Video diary, 20th of October 2013. Since it's almost a year to the day since I signed the papers for this property, I thought I'd do a good review of the work that's been done. The first thing you can see is the sign, which was made by some friends of mine in America, Bruce and Tom. Sorry, that was a horse going past, just distracting us. Out of Californian Redwood. The next thing that's obvious is the hedge on the outside has been trimmed down by about 6 feet, and this fence has been cut down to a reasonable level to give a view of the house. Staying on the outside, I've chopped down all these trees, which were about 12 to 14 feet high, and blocked off the view to the house, which I have to say is quite nice. I'm having that levelled off and extend the driveway so that we can turn cars around in the drive. At the moment, it's the traffic makes it very dangerous to reverse back out onto that road. Next thing I've done is put some lighting around this driveway. It's very dark at night here, no street lighting or anything, so it needed something to be able to see to get in and out at night. New door to the garage. The old door was rotten, and I've taken down the aviary that was at the back here. That wasn't really needed. The kitchen extension had a flat roof on, which leaked. It was actually two flat roofs when we lifted the first flat roof off and found another flat roof underneath, and the second flat roof just gathered puddles, so that when it did come through, it came through pretty badly. So all of this wall had to be rebuilt, and Dave Wilkie, my friend, put the new roof on and matched it in quite nicely with the roof up above. The conservatory has been almost totally rebuilt. I don't know where to start with the conservatory. Basically, a very, very poor roof was holding up the walls. I know that's the wrong way around. Not normal, but there's not a lot normal in this place. This section of garden, again, was dominated by tall trees. I've chopped them down, and the intention is to open this out completely, chop those trees down, and have a pond here. There was a wooden bridge here which fell apart basically, and I managed to uncover a manhole here. This was one of the reasons, and we also found another manhole out here, and we had to take building bricks and all sorts out of there to get the flow back from the drains. More on that later when we go into the kitchen. Sounds ominous? It stunk. Not a lot happened in this part. We've got the garden room there, with the new French doors inside. I'll talk about them when I get inside. And some more new French doors. I've chopped a few of the trees down in this garden, and again the intention is to take all of these trees out. The side trees, I need to trim them back to a reasonable height, and there's a footpath underneath there, but you can't get anywhere near it because the trees overhang it. Again, looking at that hedge, we can now see over the top of it, and it's been brought down quite nicely, and we're now back again at the entrance driveway. So moving on to the porch again. This was a disaster. It leaked, like I say. The roof was a nightmare. It was just thrown on. It was actually a wall of a conservatory that had been laid on top of the porch, so it gathered water and then leaked in. So this wall in here had to be re-rendered because of the damage. That's a new front door, because the old one was absolutely rotten, as were every door in this place. Now, the downstairs loo, if I can just bring the light on, that hand basin is now plumbed in. It wasn't before, it was just there for show, and it's just been generally tidied up. It needs a coat of paint now, but I need to get round to doing that. I still love me open stairway, that's really nice. And into the kitchen. The kitchen looks quite smart now. Very old units in here before, dated and worn out, and dirty. This wall here had to be taken down completely and rebuilt, and that was because the steel lintel across the top of this here and that window there was supported on a wall that was crumbling away, hadn't been tied to the outside wall at all, was bulging and collapsing. The floor upstairs had dropped by about 2 inches in that corner. So every wall and ceiling has had to be replastered, completely new ceilings, and obviously new lighting and everything. The conservatory, where Magic's sitting at the moment, this is the one where the ceiling, the roof rather, was supporting the walls rather than the walls supporting the roof. It had to be taken down, put back up again, and new roof on, a glass roof rather than the polycarbonate roof, which was probably well past its sell-by date. It was leaking, and I think if I go inside and turn around, you can see the damage. We've had to repair all the... Oh, you want to dance, Marge? Go on then. Repaired the walls where the roof was leaking in. You can still see the traces of the water down there. Do you want to have another dance for the camera, Marge? No? Okay then. We'll go back out here and into the dining room through the new doors. I'm quite pleased with that. That's the new French doors. Proper secure doors now. You could actually open the doors whether they were locked or not before. Not very good for a security conscious person like what I am. And that's that garden room again. Not a lot of work. I think this is probably the only room where I haven't done an awful lot of work. Replumbed, obviously. Everything in the whole house has been replumbed. Oh yes, talking about plumbing, I did mention Ned drains when I was outside. This wall here hides a drain from the bathroom upstairs. Side pipe, 4-inch, came down and went under this floor, and there was a hole in it about, well, you could put your fist through it, no problem at all. That would be bad enough, but because the outside drain was blocked, like I said, with building bricks and general rubble, the mess was backed up to underneath here. So a lot of this floor has had to be replaced, and we had to dig out a lot of, well, we'll just call it waste, shall we? Okay. Back into the passage here, this ceiling had to be redone as well, and into the living room. New ceiling, new plumbing, as was everywhere else. Every wall had to be replastered, and we've got new French doors. It's a right mess at the moment because this is basically, it's been my workshop for the last couple of months. So this has to be tidied up in pretty quick time because the carpets are coming on Wednesday. This video has been recorded on Sunday. So I need to get all these carpets up off the stairs as well because they're getting replaced. That's my new arty-farty lights under the staircase. And upstairs, the first room I come to is it's going to be my office. Playroom, whatever you want to call it. So, nice mini wallpaper. And into the master bedroom. New wardrobes. And into the ensuite bathroom. This used to be the family bathroom and you got in from the passage outside, but it seemed silly having the master bedroom without an ensuite. So, back into the hallway. This has had a new ceiling and just about, well, most of the walls were replastered as well. A lot of the floorboards have been taken up for the new plumbing, and a proper hatch put in, and smoke detectors and everything. Into the second bedroom. Again, mostly replastered. That wall especially. There's still some signs of where the wall downstairs was collapsing, and this floor had to be jacked up to be level again. And we've got the new wardrobes built in there. And into the small bedroom. Now this is the room that had the ensuite running off it. When I say ensuite, it had to be seen to be believed. You actually accessed it. This is a new wall that I've just put up, and that is the original wall there, and that there is where you went into the ensuite bathroom. The ensuite bathroom had a bath that you had to get into by climbing underneath a steel girder. Had a hand basin, and that was it. The plumbing leaked everywhere because it ran from this room through all of the other bedrooms and joined underneath the bath in the what was the family bathroom. Lots and lots of stale water, places for the water to gather, and it was a disgusting mess. So it's been completely done out. New ceilings, the walls have been rebuilt. This was actually a cupboard where the entrance to the family bathroom now. And come round, we've got a nice corner suite in there. I think that completes the tour. I'm sure there's loads of things that I've missed out. The whole house has been rewired, replumbed, mostly replastered. I've got a proper aerial system in, security, we've got alarms and cameras. As I say, I'm sure there's stuff I've missed out, but including the automatic lights, which I'm quite pleased with. As you walk into any particular area in the passageways, the lights come on, and even in the toilet. Yep.